Buddy get a new toy? Yeah? What did you get? What did you get? Was you a happy girl, Willow? Did you get a new toy? Is that your new chicken? Yes. I'm not gonna take it. Look at how big you've got. I'm playing swords. Hey guys, welcome back to a studio vlog. It has been months. Period. No explanation. But we are back in the studio and it is August 9th today. Tomorrow I have my first author event of the season and I have been preparing all week, which really was kind of refreshing myself on my table layout. So you can see the backlighting's a little terrible right now, but I have my general layout. I do have some of the books not on their stands because I've had this up for a few days and I didn't want them to get distorted. But today I have to pack everything up. That also means going through my event checklist, which even though I've done part of it, we're probably going to recheck it again just because I have anxiety. Also, I will be doing this event by myself. Usually I have either my husband or my mom or occasionally a friend as a booth buddy who can like help me set up, enjoy the drive, all the good stuff. Not tomorrow. It is a solo adventure. But I'm an adult. So I told myself I can do it. And I have regrets. But yes, we're going to get everything packed up. I am also going to be quality checking my books. Because every once in a while, when you order something from KDP or even Barnes & Nobles, it doesn't come as planned. I've had upside down pages. I've had things not even in the correct order. So I'd rather quality check and know before I go. That way when I box everything up, it's easy for me to grab and be ready and not feel pressured to look through things day of. So we're going to do that, pack up our books, pack up our signage and our table, because I'm trying to take as little volume, or I'm taking my full stock because I don't have like dozens or hundreds. I think in many ways I feel like I'm underprepared because I don't have at least 20 of everything. However, the event's only 4 hours. I've never been there. I don't know what to expect. Best case scenario, I sell out. Fantastic. Worst case scenario, and they all buy just the book one and I don't sell anything else. finished checking out all of the paperbacks for the Eden trilogy. So I might have already checked the manga before, but I'll still probably double check it. These are my author copies of one of each of the manga, as well as the hardcovers for the Eden trilogy. I technically have not set a perfect side of paperbacks aside for me. A perfect set. Oh my gosh, I can't English. I haven't set a paperback set aside for me, but I order those in a lot, so I will. I promise I will. Probably after I get this run of Kuro Kenshin done, but look. I had to just fill this little corner with paper, but it is solid. She's solid, she's full of paperbacks, and she's heavy. But it's easier for me to break down these boxes because they're pop up and assemble ones. So I think these will be a better investment than the plastic tubs I was using, because those were very non-stackable. At least the ones that I've had. So paperbacks are done. I'm going to check out the hardcovers, the manga, and then pack up all the extras. So I'll just skip to the extra part because me checking stuff, you know what it looks like. Ask questions if you got questions. Just finished checking out the hardcovers, and I also went ahead and wrote down the stock I have for everything, which may or may not have just made me more nervous because I'm I don't have enough. But I don't know. Again, if I sell out of everything I have, best case scenario, but I feel unprepared. I would love to be able to have 20 of everything, but it is not yet in the cards. I don't think I've ever even sold close to that. So, but I've got stock written down. I've got the author copies put in with the hardcovers. I'm just going to double check to see if I've already checked the manga, box that up, and I'll probably need one more box for my table prep and things, important things. I think I should take my acrylic bookmarks and have it as an option. It is a book expo. Maybe they'll want it, maybe they won't. I don't have room for stickers this time. Or we'll take the acrylics because I got a few of those left. And I still have a couple of these little Patch Fox ones if anyone's interested. Just as an added bonus bookmark. Throw your stickers on it, who knows. But I'll probably not sell any of those, so I should have them. And then I've got the limited edition acrylic bookmarks as well. So that I'll put them in this box, or I'll put them with the extras. I'll do something. Good morning. We are in the car, as most of these vlogs take place. I am actually in Columbus. I made the drive. I didn't film anything earlier today because last night, after I got everything packed up and ready, and I was like, we're going to go to bed early, but we're going to stretch to take care of our body. Just my neck all the way down my shoulder blade just seized up, and it's still that's it. Very limited movement. So that, plus having to do the drive that I've never done before, all by myself. I wasn't in a vlogging mood. But we made it. It's about 10:30, so I have a half hour till setup. I just ate some fruit. But there's kind of people, they've got a whole... They just unloaded their trunk. So maybe I'll go in and just at least find a bathroom. I do have to pee. And then just see, because if they're setting up now, then I'm going to go set up now, basically. Other than that, I need to charge my phone because that was my navigation. And get ready. So we're gonna go investigate. We're gonna go investigate. So apparently my post-event vlog didn't film, but basically I felt very awkward for having been worried about selling out when I only ended up selling 2 books at the event, which was kind of depressing because I, again, made the drive and everything, but it was still a pretty good event and I'm going back next year. Hey guys, it is time for another set of studio vlogs. Currently it is mid-August. It's actually August 13th, which means Willow is 9 months old. She's doing fantastic. And well, that's all great. I'm super happy she's calmed down because we are about 2 weeks out from Createathon 3.0. And that starts on September 1st. So I think we have exactly 18 days. Though if I just keep saying 2 weeks, it'll get my butt into gear because I'm feeling a little stressed already. We currently have 42 people signed up. Shocking. We've had like 12 in the past, and I was comfy with the 12. I know exactly who everyone is, and now you're here. Or maybe you're not part of Createathon or you're seeing this later. You're always welcome to join Createathon. You're absolutely more than welcome to pick either team, whether it's Team Ika or Team FAFO with Q. I just normally get anxiety when there's more people. Fair, right? So it's Tuesday evening and I'm pretty tired as far as doing things. I did quite a bit of digital work yesterday and I was hoping to get some more progress done in the Kuro Kenshin remaster. However, I also have been getting more like sticker vibes and I want to be able to embrace the creative projects when they come to me, so then I don't just have them stacking up and they feel like work rather than like fun. Future goals, right? Eventually I won't have, let's not lie to myself, I'm always going to have at least one giant project, if not 2 or 3 going at once. But I still want to be able to, like I said, embrace the temporary chaos and create some fun things. So I'm going to show you guys a screen recording kind of sped up of me working on a dog-inspired sticker sheet. I'm not sure all what's going to be on it, but I've been meaning to do a sort of dog series for a while, and I have a little bit of inspiration, so we're going to dabble in it and see where it goes. First, I am going to touch up this sticker for Herkyed because the color, I like the colors, the dark green and the gold, but I feel like if it doesn't print out right, it's going to look very John Deere, and we've made that mistake in our dining room before. I'm not trying to make it again. So we're going to mess with that, maybe just do a few color samples, so when I do print it and do a size and a color test, I have some variation to work with, and we'll go from there. I'm not doing any printing today because it's already 6:30. I'm trying to call it around like 8, and then I'll take them on second legs and have a slow night and get some reading done. Because once Createathon really starts, I mean, I could listen to random audiobooks, but I'm probably not going to get a lot of reading done. So I'm just going to be honest about it. So that's kind of the plan for tonight. And we'll talk about some other things going on, but we're going to work on some stickers. We're going to go with vibes. So we got a little bit done, but nowhere near like ready. I do like the other colors I did for the Herkyed sticker more than the original. And I hope other people do too. I think I might go for like the really light colored one myself, but I can print whatever I want. So perks. However, if I were to like bulk order, because a lot of people signed up for Herkyed, I would like to only order one design. And it's only 7 o'clock now, which is an hour earlier than we planned, but the dogs had their own plans, I suppose. So long story short, we're going on our walk. We're going on a walk. Yeah. If you want to take a walk. But for now, we're going to take the doggos. A doggo and a double doggo. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got you in the mouth. We're going to go on our own walk and listen to an audiobook. Maybe we'll finish that audiobook tonight. Probably not. We'll probably get like 10% through it if I'm lucky. But I'm listening to The Adventures of Amina El-Sarafi, and I enjoy it. Hey guys, it is still Tuesday. It's just 10 o'clock right now, and we're going to bed. I didn't read anything from getting home. I did listen to the audiobook, The Adventures of Amina El-Sarafi, on my walk, and I got through about 10% like I expected. But when we got home, I should have known, like, if I felt tired, I wasn't going to get anything done. But we kind of chilled in the basement, and I was watching a lot of Artist Alley vlogs from a couple of big name, like, Artist Alley artists, I guess, is vloggers as well. And I decided to look up some of the local conventions, and a couple of them, like, I've been to before. And I was kind of scoping things out, like, how have things changed, and trying to get an idea of what it would mean to apply and actually do a table at an anime convention again. I have not done an anime convention since, when did I go to Japan? Probably either early 2013 or late 2012. And not to say, like, I'm gonna go back, but I right now, like, they're definitely more visually appealing to me compared to, like, just normal book fairs. And especially after this last weekend, like, I went down to Columbus for the Mid-Ohio Indie Author Book Expo. It was my first time. The event was like 4.5 hours long. And for me, the weekend was kind of a self-accomplishment of doing an event by myself and making the, like, 2.5, 3 hour drive totally by myself, because I'm not a big highway person. I don't like highways. I don't like driving long distances. I didn't mind it, but I wouldn't say I like it. But it was my first time doing that, so even though I've done solo travels before, usually like on a plane or trains, like, and stuff in Japan, that was a big, like, adult step for me at the age of 33. But the event itself, I almost want to say, like, I feel embarrassed because I didn't stock up a lot, because I'm like, oh, it's only 4 hours. Best case scenario, I sell out and I know what to do for next year. And so, like, even setting up, I was like, man, did I bring enough stuff? Because I don't think I had more than 10. Like, I think 9 was my most stock of a book. And so I was like, shoot, did I bring enough? Like, there were 77 other authors, I think they said. And, you know, so I'm there at my table, the place opens, and it's pretty busy. Like, you get we had the normal crowd of, like, sort of grandmothers, and then, like, younger-ish parents with young kids. And then you had, like, some more middle-aged ranged people, but it was pretty busy. I gave out a lot of my, like, sample chapters and my business cards, and I didn't sell anything for 3 hours. 3 of the 4.5 hours I was there, I didn't sell anything, and I'm literally, like, encroaching on the end, like, am I leaving here without selling a single book? Like, how devastating. I did manage to sell 1 copy of Tower Dogs and 1 copy of With a Cherry on Top, book 1. But still, like, 2 books for all that anxiety, really. Like, I know I've put in the work, so it's hard to say for all that work, but it was still just, like, mentally a hit. And we can say, oh, it's an election year, people are saving their money, but it's also when you're like the table between, like the two tables on the other side of me seem to be selling quite regularly, but the tables across from me didn't seem to be selling. And the one I was kind of like, objectively, like, we could have done more with that display, but the other one was pretty much like simple, clean cut, cozy murder. I was kind of eyeballing one of their books, but my rule is I don't buy anything if I don't make table. And I didn't make table because I made $25. I was pretty disappointed about that. I'm trying to constructively just roll with it and be like, okay, we're just gonna assume election year means people are spending less money, but also how can we improve? How can I become a better seller? Which, ugh, I just want to make this stuff. You know, am I saying the right words? And does it even matter? Because not every book is for everybody. And some of the people who like showed interest when they saw my manga, I was like, oh, what kind of manga do you guys like? Or like for their son that they were thinking of. And it's like, oh, they like Berserk and Naruto and like action stuff. And I'm like, here, take my card because Crow-Kenshin's not ready yet. So that's another reason that I need this remaster to be done. And I know I can work hard enough to get 3 out of the 4 books reprinted in the fall and have them ready to go. But if I do that and print the 3 like basically by October, I can't do a Kickstarter, which is one of the things I wanted to try to do to just like give me a boost with it and maybe do a couple extras. But the extended 4th book is going to take a hot minute, and it's already going to be chunky because it's combining 2 books instead of 1.5 books. Now that I guess over the past year, maybe a little bit more with Createathon, that I've been getting into illustrating again, and then my husband's watching anime and I'm watching some shows and getting into it and just feeling creatively inspired in that direction. I'm like, oh, I want to do an anime convention. But I have nothing. Like, I have some, like, not even a handful of, like, prints that I would feel comfortable selling right now. I have 1 I can think of. Maybe 2 off the top of my head. So it would be a lot of work to essentially make stock. And I know I don't have to like hit 100. I can grow as I do it. And especially because everything is juried now, so chances are low anyway of me getting into anywhere. But I kind of want to try it. And I don't think it's reasonable for me to expect I can do it next year. Especially because I'm already flip-flopping on how I want to end this year, and I'll talk about that maybe a little bit later. I'm too tired to discuss those thoughts. One thing for sure is either while I'm finishing up Crow-Kenshin or like immediately after, I do need to hunker down and like do a drawing revival and figure out what the heck my style is, what I'm trying to do, where I want to go with it. And because it is going to influence any future projects, whether it's like at an anime convention or, you know, illustrations for books. So yeah, pretty much exhausted myself watching Artist Alley vlogs. And though I feel inspired, I also just feel like overwhelmed by how much I would need to do, but like excited because I want to do it. I'm trying to figure out time and how to do it health consciously. Because as you see, it's like I said, it's 10 o'clock. We're going to bed. I guess my first priority is getting my sleep back on track, because I was doing pretty good right before vacation. I actually deleted like 8 weeks of footage of me trying to get into a better routine, because it was very, very unorganized. But I had gotten myself into the routine of like technology off at 10. I would read, technically like lights out at 11 situation. And I would wake up by 8. I think that was my time, is I wake up by 8 unless it was like a special day. And so through July with vacation and being sickish and getting back to work and spending time with Terry, I've just not prioritized that, and my body feels it. So we're working on that as our primary. Somebody just rolled off the bed. I could have told you that was gonna happen, baby. Are you okay? Are you okay? Was that scary? Did we scare ourselves all rolling? I won't let that happen again. I didn't think you were that close, but you just got extra comfy and rolled off. Look at you've got your long snoot. My long snooted go. No, I'm sorry. Next time I catch you. Yeah, so prioritizing sleep this week. This is, obviously it's not like I do it this week and I'm done. It's got to be my number one thing moving forward, because I do want to use my mornings a little bit more proactively. I don't think I'll be able to get in the studio much, but if I can at least have a calm morning to start my day, maybe I won't feel as guilty when I'm working on stuff later. But who knows? Because I'm on a dog schedule still. We're going to bed. Tomorrow's Wednesday and I go to work in the morning. So I'm hoping I can channel some motivation tomorrow to work on prepping more pages for Kuro Kenshin. Because if I work hard, I can get it all prepped by Createathon. That way I just have to do the covers and order proofs. But for those of you who are here and have been hanging out with me in like Creative Commons and are joining Createathon, which you'll see this in that month, supposedly, I see you. I appreciate you. I love you. And I know you don't even have to pretend to be excited. It's not for everybody. Kuro Kenshin's not for everybody. But I'm excited to make new projects that you guys can be excited for too. So with that being said, I'm gonna close my eyes. Probably spend the next however many minutes it takes me to fall asleep plotting some table display or like story or something I don't need to do, but my brain's gonna do anyway. So good night, guys. I'll see you in the